So here's the thing. If you're overweight, I will not shame you. I mean, no offense to anyone in this. Except for the people who are changing shit, because you're freaking retarded. The people over at AT&T, they're actually retarded. They are freaking mental. Hey girl. But all this political bullshit is affecting my comic books now. Normally I stay out. When you're affecting my stuff, when you're affecting me and the level of which I actually enjoy my life, that is when I take issue. Okay, so this fat acceptance movement, fucking retarded. That's all there is to it. I'm not shaming if you're overweight. I'm not shaming you for being fat. I'm not going to call you that. But the overweight people who are saying, nah, this is fine, you're fucking retarded. Okay? Like, come on. Now you're affecting my comic books. Because DC has this thing coming out called 5G. I probably should have led with this. The 5th generation. Thank you. And, the 5th generation, beyond mental. It's beyond that. It's beyond mental, because 5th generation has, this is what I've heard personally. Most of this is leaked. It's like not official, but the official statement that they've made has all but confirmed the, because I was hearing about 5G a few weeks ago, and then they made the official statement, I think, somewhere. And so yeah, I'm not trying to, be mean to anyone except for the people who very clearly deserve it. Like, I'm not gonna shame you for being fat, but I can shame you for being fucking stupid. Diva, I'm not talking to you. Diva, I'm not talking to you. You're a good girl. You are a good. My dog thought I was talking to her. Still might. We'll just have to get through it with my dog. I don't think she's mad at me. I think she's mad at my mom who left, but I can't do anything about that. Sorry, Deeps. But, yeah. I can't shame you for being overweight. That doesn't get anyone anywhere. But what will get someone somewhere is telling someone that they're fucking stupid, because maybe they will actually educate themselves or, grow half of a brain cell. So, yeah, then the feminist movement, which is not a recent thing by far, and it was super useful back in the day, is getting no one anywhere now. Some fuckstick was talking about the, some fuckstick I was watching, it's like We the Internet TV or something like that. The gender death gap, because men are fucking stupid. That's the kind of people that are influencing what's going on now. And then DC's like, or Warner Brothers are like, well, if these don't sell well, we will be shutting down everything, and we will be shutting down DC. I mean, and I don't know if this is just comics, if this will affect TV shows and movies and shit. But if for the next 2 years I don't have Batman, you're fucking retarded. I'm not buying your shit anymore. I'm not going to be buying DC Universe. I actually do have AT&T as my phone carrier plan. But if this continues, I will sever all ties that I have to this fan base. I don't want to be a part of this when they just want to be fucking stupid. Like, this isn't even the worst thing ever. It is the worst thing ever, actually. But this isn't like they want more money. No, they're fucking stupid. Look at this. I have a Batman curtain right here. I have Funko Pop of Batman, 2 Deathstroke, and 1 Green Arrow. I have Legos up there for Batman, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Superman, all those. I have more in here. I have a bunch of DC videos I plan on uploading to my channel soon, like Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Arrowverse stuff. Mortal Kombat's not DC, but it's WB. So it's not just DC that I'd be severing ties to. Anything Warner Brothers, anything that they've made, I will be, I'll be tearing down my curtain. I'll paint. We have this awesome thing happening. You may have noticed there's like a. You can't really see it. I'm sorry, Diva. You can't really see it that well. But look, this is Batman. It's a render from Arkham Knight. We painted over it so that way, when I peel it, it'll be white underneath and it'll look really cool. But I'll just fucking paint over that if I have to. Diva, what's up? What's the matter, pussy cake? Pussy cake? Where the fuck did pussy cake come from? Pussy cat. I think I just stuttered. I think I had a stroke. The fuck's a pussy cake? Okay. But then like, I'm not a fucking racist. But they're changing skin tones on these characters, and that doesn't even fucking make sense. Then they're changing ethnicity, anything. It's not just the skin color. The characters are fundamentally changing too, to match, what the idea is. Like, there's so many fucking things. Let me try to find it. Like, the Sam Jackson's Nick Fury in the Avengers movie is not the same as the one from the comics, who, might I add, was white. I have no problem with this in doses. But to be honest, I don't see why it has to fucking happen at all. And then, they're changing their sexuality, I guess, is the word for it. Dick is becoming gay, which, gay dick jokes, But his relationships with Starfire or Batgirl could have never happened now because of this. Think about it. How would it happen whatsoever? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Stop it. I love you. Stop it. That dog is the only thing that keeps me sane. It's okay, girlie. I love you. Come on. I guess I have to pet her now. So, yeah. Sorry. I got cut off with my grandmother. Zaki's nurses and therapists come here every now and then, and they take his TV remote out to the living room, and they could just do therapy in his room. I have the smallest room in the house, and there's enough room to do some therapy in here, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Smallest room in the house. It probably looks bigger on my phone, but it actually is pretty small. And Zach has the third biggest, not including bathrooms or closets, third biggest. It's pretty fucking big. I don't know why they keep fucking taking out the TV remote to do it in the living room, because they don't ever put it back and then they lose it. And to be honest, they don't even keep it in the living room. I found it in the kitchen the other day. So yeah, my grandmother came out and was like, "You know where Zach's TV remote is?" I was like, "Why would I know where it is?" Anyways, my dog ran off, so I don't even have that to keep me sane in here. Constant stream of R-rated F-bombs. Which doggo is that? It's just my diva. Sanity achieved. So yeah, anyways, hey diva. I don't even remember where I was at. But seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if 5G suddenly Deathstroke is replaced with his black granddaughter who's a lesbian. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. But yeah, they might even just change the character. They literally said that there are a few characters who will be around that aren't dramatically changed or killed off. Is that supposed to be a selling point? Do you think I fucking want Batman as, like, a fucking woman who's really fucking fat and, I don't know, is lesbian or something like that? That makes me sound really, like, homophobic and all that shit, but I'm not. I'm just saying, that's not the character I like. Maybe I could like that character. But fucking boom, boom. That's my Batman right there. I'm looking right at it. And that's not a fat fucking 9-year-old woman. Sorry, I'm just losing my marbles. I don't mean any offense to anyone except for the people who fucking need it. But I buy comics, right? I buy the comics. I'm spending $7 on DC Universe. Well, I would be. I was spending that money myself, but I don't have a job anymore, so my parents are taking over for it. But like, when I'm not happy, when I'm feeling bad or something, I go read a Batman comic or a Superman comic or something like that. Generally, I flock to the shows, but we went to go get. You've probably heard Diva's new collar and stuff. Or not collar, but her new tags, because they're very loud. We had to go get her to the vet. There was a mobile vet, and there was so much noise in the building. The only way I was able to tune it out was by going to Dark Knight's Metal. Going and reading some of that shit. But now there's nothing. So, I can always go read those old comics that I'm still catching up on, sure. But what happens when I run out of those? You're just not going to make any more? And then, even if you do, since you're apparently trying to retcon fucking history, now Batman's going to have been this black guy the whole time, and he's like, and he's got Spider-Man's personality. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Again, I have no problem with race, or gender, or people being overweight, because none of that concerns me. But now it does, because this is what I like now, and it's being ruined by this. You can have a black Batman, like you have a black Superman. It can be Clark Kent or Bruce Wayne from another fucking universe, I don't care. But now, this is the one that I'm with, that has been here the whole time. To be honest, I'm even just fine with having a black Batman that isn't Bruce Wayne in the main continuity or something like that. Or maybe there's a fucking clone in the main continuity that happens to be named Bruce Wayne, but he looks nothing like him. I don't give a fuck. Seriously, I don't. But this is the guy I've been following this whole time. Yeah, I don't think so. Pisses me off to no end that this shit keeps happening. Like, what is next, really? What's off... If you can do this, what's off limits? If you can do this, what exactly... Where does it stop? Where does it stop? You're just going to keep progressing it? Where does it stop? It's really pissing me off. Like, you know what? These problems, they were used to be so isolated that I could ignore them, and then I could accept them if I needed to. But now it's like there's nothing but this particular problem. I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't have a problem with black people, with gay people, with women, with, I don't have a problem with any actual person. But if I'm not allowed to do blackface, why does Batman get to do it? You see what I'm saying? Batman, that's what they're doing. I'm not saying I want to do blackface. I'm not saying that, this is actually blackface or anything like that. I'm just saying I can't have my skin surgically dyed a certain color in real life. This is a bad fucking example all around. I'm sorry. It's actually kind of hilariously bad in my opinion now. It made sense in my head and now it's gone. But seriously, I don't understand what's going through their heads. I don't understand. Could you not have just done this in an alternate universe or something? Because they're stopping they're ending all of the previous stuff for this. Because they didn't learn the fucking lesson the last time they tried to do something like that. Only this time they said if it doesn't sell well, they're going to stop making comics altogether. I really hope fucking Disney's able to buy DC or something, because this is fucking garbage. And if Disney did that, then, higher quality all around, since Warner Brothers apparently isn't fucking capable of doing it. And then you have, they can keep the comics and you have more crossovers between Marvel and DC characters because now they're the same. That would be fucking fantastic, actually. But, this pisses me off. It's been bumming me out all day. First time I've ever gotten angry about it, though. What the fuck is wrong with them? I seriously, I don't understand why they think this is fine. I made a joke. It was a meme. It was, I just wrote, words over certain things of the meme, but it's that dog, his house is on fire or whatever, and he's like, this is fine. I wrote DCEU over the fire, and then wrote me over the dog saying this is fine. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And then, this happens, and I don't even want to joke about it. This pisses me off to no end. With the DCEU, I actually fucking love it, even though it's had a bunch of missteps. Aquaman, I didn't think was that great a movie, though, honestly. People loved it, but I was like, yeah. And then Shazam, that was actually really good. Justice League, I liked it a lot at first, but when I'm hearing about the Snyder Cut, I'm like, oh, piss off. Then Batman v Superman was one of my favorite movies of all time. Then Man of Steel, it still is. It's just not my favorite movie anymore. Man of Steel, I thought that one was good. I was like, it's kind of a sucky Superman movie, to be honest with you. But I still liked it, and I liked the characterization. I just think that the story fucking sucked, and it's not Superman. They fixed Superman, though, in my opinion, in Batman v Superman by tweaking a bunch of minor things. And then they fixed him further in Justice League. But it was just like, come the fuck... What are you doing? What are you doing now? I don't understand. I said that a lot. So... if you can betray a character so much, like what I'm suggesting this whole time, are you just gonna have fucking Superman as, a hobo and or a homeless guy? A hobo, that sounds rude. A homeless guy with leprosy? Is that gonna be Superman in the next comic? I think leprosy's the thing where your skin, just... I can't fucking understand. I know I've been swearing a lot here, but I really want to know what you guys think about it. Just keep language to a minimum. YouTube really doesn't... They have a thing on comments, and they have a bot that does it for them. So, You know what? 2020 is starting to be a really bad fucking year. 2020 has only just begun, and I already want to fucking kill myself. So... But yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. I want to know what you guys think, and minus the language, I want to know what you guys think about all this. I just don't want anything of yours to get flagged. I mean, if you want to risk it, sure, by all means. But I wouldn't recommend that option. I'm not going to flag anything, because they have a robot that's doing that already. What the fuck is up with PC culture? I don't understand why they think... I'm gonna stop repeating myself. Sorry, this is definitely a rant if I've ever had one. But oh my god, Batman is my favorite. You guys fucking know this. And now it's this. Batman suddenly being Asian, is bisexual, and his name is Bruce Nash. And then also, he's not rich, and he just has a dead-end job, and he doesn't fight crime. I seriously think that's what this is coming to. So I want to make a Bruce Nash comic book right now, actually. But yeah, this is what we're fucking 2020, everybody.